Yeah, right, hi all. So I'm just going to show you a quick video on how to remove the roof trims from Subaru Impreza. This model here is a 2004 STi model, probably all the same I expect. Now I found one other video on YouTube about removing the roof trims, and it was correct for the front part, but basically completely wrong for the rear part. Technique was wrong, it was bad. Fair play though to the guy posting it, I must say, but appreciated, but it was kind of wrong. So what you do first of all is all you need is 2 screwdrivers like this. Put down a cloth along the roof to protect it all. Reason I'm doing this because it's got crap in here, and I've got some bubbly rust here, the most important bit. So I knew this channel here was probably had mud and crap in, so I wanted to sort of clean it all out so the water flows down nicely, and then obviously address this as well whilst I'm at it. So the technique is, if you imagine this trim here is in place still, what you do is you've got these little clips here with grooves in them, and these actually slide up and down on this metal rail here. So all you do is when it's in place, you just look through. If I just put it roughly in place for you, there we go. Excuse me. So all you do, you just look through the little gap here to find the clip, and then you just push the clip backwards to clear the metal bit. Come down to the next one, which is here. Get your screwdriver in there, push it backwards. Okay. Fucking dogs, standard. So you push them all back, and then once you then push back all of those clips, you can see there's 6 or 7 clips along there. That then allows you to lift the trim up. And then what you then do, once you lift it up here, you can just lift it straight up, and then out pops the yellow clip from the end. So there's no drama. You don't want to lever it, or pull it this way, pull it out. You don't want to break it, obviously. That came straight up, nice and easy. Now the back one was the bit that this guy had wrong on the internet. The other guy just said, get your finger underneath there, wiggle it around, pull it, all this sort of stuff. That's the wrong technique. What you need to do is you get a screwdriver, like literally this screwdriver here. And when this trim panel is in place, you can actually see that the glass goes, the glass goes in between this groove here, this groove. So this groove here, if you can see that on the camera, and this groove. So the glass is here, but you can actually see this piece here above the glass. And all you do is get your thin screwdriver, and you just press that down, and then it pops up. Press it down, and the clip just pops up. Same for this one, and same for this one. So you imagine your glass is sat here in between these notches. So you just push it down here, push, and push, and it pops up. Obviously my car had dirt and shit and crap in it, so it did pop up. It didn't pop sort of straight, straight up and out, because of course it's blocked up with crud and stuff. So once it's popped up, I could literally just get my fingers on there and just pull it gently up, and that was it. Take it off, sorted. Now I'm going to clean it all up, so like I say, address the rust, all that sort of stuff. And when you put it back on again, I mean, it'd be pretty obvious, but you need to make sure that you line up, that you basically, because if these clips here, when you're cleaning them, they might move, so you literally, these clips just slide backwards and forwards, so you obviously slide it along to line up. Well, get the end lining up first, wherever you want it, and then just move the these white clips accordingly, so they're here, so they're in between these pieces there, and there's one there as well, which you can just about see, it's just there. And then I'd add a little practice, and all you do is you can just push it down, and it just clips in. Obviously once it's been cleaned, it should just push in super easy. Just make sure naturally that you sit it in right on this, obviously on this side here. So yeah, there you go. So it's an easy technique. So just get in there from this side here, and then you just push the little clips, and that's it. No need to sort of get your fingers in there to force it up and lift it and try and get in here and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, that's a technique. There is another technique where you can release these clips here, then you can then slide this whole rail forwards to undo those. But then of course you have to be able to get this up here in the first place and bend it up quite a lot, and it will be bent up a lot. So honestly, I wouldn't follow that suggestion that someone put up on the internet. Just do what I've done. It's come up absolutely spot on, and happy days. Yep. So now I'm gonna crack on with the other side, and all good. Nice one. Cheers. Well, yeah, part 2. So I've just washed the bit of trim down there. So that's spot on. Got in here with a brush and a toothbrush and some window product, that sort of stuff. Giving it a good old clean. So that's nice. Just helps all the dirt and stuff and the water to say run down nice and cleanly. So that's happy days with all that. This bit here, you've got the black seal underneath. So you've got, on my car, I've got light corrosion. In here, doesn't look too bad. Not too bad, if you can see that. Not bad. Again, it's all just around the clip area, so where all the mud and crap sits underneath the clip. This is a worse section here, particularly on this corner here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub this down as best as I can. I don't want to take the windscreen out. The car's garaged, etc. You know, I'm not planning on selling the car, all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to get in there, rub as much as I can do tomorrow. Then I can get in there with a zinc 182 on a really small sort of kid style paintbrush that I can get in there and zinc 182 it, and then I've got some 23G paint to paint on tomorrow afternoon, and then the trim can go back in after that. This bit here on my car, a bit bubbly on this corner here, so I'll do something extra with that, probably rub it down. But obviously I don't want to sort of take too much paint off that section, but like I said to you, you know, the car's mine, I'm not selling it, you know, so I can do obviously whatever I want to do with it. So yeah, I'll just make that look nice and happy days. But mainly, you know, now the water can flow down here past the clean clips and out the back of the car, you know, without sitting there. So it's definitely worth doing. Right, cool. So I'm gonna crack on with a bit more cleaning on that side, do this side here, and then over tomorrow morning, once it's all dried out, I can start the rubbing down in the zinc. Cool, nice one. So yeah, final part. A couple of minutes, super easy this one. So yeah, like I said to you, get in there with a screwdriver, slide these forward. On this one here, you have to slide them. On this side here, you slide them this way. But have a look just to make sure your car's the same. But slide them that way. And obviously, once these are all off, then literally just pull this off gently. Job done. You can see here some crap in there. Possibly a bit of broken clip there. Possibly. Look around here. And again, these ones here, really easy. So I just set my torch up on my on my cloth down here, so you can see, and then you can just lift it up ever so slightly, and then you can see the tabs. Press them in, and it just kind of just pops up, and then you can sort of wiggle it up, and then pop, wiggle up, pop, wiggle, pop, lift. Job done. So yeah, that's come up fine. So you can see here, lots of crap in there. But there's no rust, no corrosion on this side here, so that's good. So that means I can just potentially just clean it all up in a minute, and then this side here can go back on again. Now yeah, that's it actually. To be honest, that's it really. That's it. So that was really easy to get off, and definitely worth doing. 100% this task is worth doing. Have a look, get them off, have a look at them. There's no reason why you'll damage anything. Just get them off. You know, obviously don't do anything stupid by levering on the glass, but honestly with these you just press it in and it pops up. Honestly it's that easy. Cool, there you go. Cheers. Actually, very quick one. So when I washed the piece of trim, you know, obviously I had all the rest of the bubbles on from Fairy Liquid, and actually, you know what, I just pushed it in here, and then with the bubbles on, actually adding that as that bit extra lubrication, you can literally just get your screwdriver into, there's two parts on the clip you can push. You can push on the front part of the clip, so you just push it straight over the top of the metal thing, went across the whole lot, really easy. When I got to here, I just lined it up, you know, with these little plates here, and simply just push it down gently, and then it just clipped onto the glass. It's that easy. So it took, you know, about say a minute or two to put the trim back on, and now I've just washed it off, and obviously I'll dry the car in a minute, and yes, happy days. Cool. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope that's of use. Nice one. Cheers.